I think I'm going crazy.
Hi, I'm Remso Martinez, and this is Remcast, brought to you by the Classy Libertarian. Recently around here, things have been the same as they usually are, filled with basically everything else you see online. It's kind of weird if you think about it. So much of our daily conversations are affected based off what we either see on the news or what we see on social media. Really think about it. When was the last time you brought up or started a conversation with somebody or joined in on a conversation that didn't start with, I saw on Facebook or I saw on TV? It seems like social media and the internet is really the new American church. So much of what we think about, what goes on in our mind, even when we're not really focusing on the thought, is really kind of programmed in a sense, if you really think about it. Just the constant bombarding of information. Sometimes I really don't think that the human mind is meant to just have such constant 24/7 stuff thrown at them in every different direction. It's like Sharknado or Shark Facebook NATO-ish. You get my point. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine during lunch, and we were genuinely curious. What do liberals think about which causes them to constantly obsess with the president and Russia? And more of the president with Russia. So I set out on an experiment. What I did was I unfollowed every page I like on Facebook. A lot of them. It was a lot. It's bad. It's like an episode of Hoarders. And from there, I went on and I followed 100 liberal or left-leaning pages. Everything from Vox to Salon to Mother Jones to HuffPo to every leftist thing known to man. Yes, that meant being liberal and Occupy Democrats. I did it for you so you don't have to. And let me tell you, two things happened immediately. One, coming from the right end of the spectrum, if we're going to go based off of that, I was just ultimately kind of fazed by the stuff I was seeing. All they cared about were, what did Trump mean when he stared at a person this way? Is Melania an alien? Is Melania alive? Where is Melania? Oh look, Melania's escape tunnel has turned into a sinkhole on the front lawn. Like literally, all they do is focus on him. Like, it's just 24/7 Trump. No wonder they just go like crazy. It's like they've just been like forced into one of those scenes from Clockwork Orange. But this time, instead of having like their eyes peeled open and they're forced to watch it, they're forcing themselves to watch it. So this was kind of a shock for me because there are a lot of people who subject themselves to that willingly. Just constant Trump 24/7. And the second thing that occurred was my Facebook consumption went down drastically. I mean, I just didn't want to be on there. And then what I did immediately was I purged all those liberal pages from my Facebook, and I went back and followed all the other pages that I unfollowed, the more conservative libertarian ones. And I thought it was, like a breath of fresh air, like, home, sweet home. But I noticed something very quick. If you're a political junkie like myself and many other people I know, your Facebook is no different than really that of a left-wing person. Except instead of, is Trump the worst person ever, or the worst thing ever in a person, it's, is Trump the best thing ever, or the best thing ever in the history of everything? And then it's like, is Maxine Waters the most terrible human being alive, or is Maxine Waters a person? It seems like, as a right-wing person, all I could continually think about was, why are they like this? What I did was I jumped in one echo chamber for another. And before I knew it, I just wanted really nothing to do with politics at all, or the news. I exchanged my being libertarian memes for cat videos. And now I know why so many people online just want nothing to do with politics at all. Because really, what's the difference between this person on the right equating Black Lives Matter to the Klan, and this Armenian genocide denier that's getting into fights with water filtration salesmen. I think if we spent more time offline and more time in the real world and more time just hanging out and talking to people, even in just brief conversation to see the humanity that they have, we might be all less crazy. Food for thought, am I right? Or I'm wrong, and, well, that wouldn't be the first time. I'm Remso W. Martinez. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter at Remso101, and I'll see you next time.